Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Materia, girls. I am MJ.
And I'm Luna. We also have a special guest today.
Me too.
If you're watching on our YouTube channel, then you'll see that there is a little sleepy baby.
There is. This was the only way to make sure there would be no. I mean, this is a distraction to viewers because they're just going to be like not paying attention to what we're saying and just staring at the baby, probably. But
Little baby
for
ear.
yeah,
So
for
it's
you and I to
distracting for
talk,
me.
yeah, for you and I to talk, he has to be attached to me.
Yeah.
It's just easier this way.
Yeah.
So this might happen more often. But anyway, yeah, it's been also again kind of a hot minute. It's been like maybe 3 weeks or so.
I think it's been longer than that.
Or
Yeah, I think
maybe
it's
a
been a
month.
month. Yeah. I think it
Yeah.
has.
Well, yeah.
At least since we
yeah.
filmed.
Yeah.
It was like a couple days before Valentine's Day.
Oh, wow, that is a month.
Yeah.
Wow. It's tomorrow's St. Patty's Day. There's always a holiday.
I
Guys, we do this on
literally
purpose.
did not even realize that.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, is St. Patrick's Day on the 17th? Oh my god, it's the 7th?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
What happened to March? March is gone.
Listen, that's what I'm saying. That's why I was like, has it been 3 weeks? Has it been a month? I
Yeah.
don't even know.
It's been longer than a month.
Yeah. So, but yeah, no, we're back. We warned y'all that it might be a little spotty to start.
Yeah, that's okay.
Newborns are a little high maintenance. So now that he's getting older, maybe we can start to get back to a regular schedule. But you'll just have to take it as it comes.
Yeah, he can film it for us, actually.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, he's just gonna come. He's gonna be our guest.
He's gonna be our only guest on the podcast.
Only guest. Once a month, he'll just join us and say probably just whatever he wants. So
beware.
Beware. Who
Dude,
knows?
Kids are savage. They will literally say whatever they want, whatever is on their mind.
Yeah.
Doesn't
matter.
He's babies, so he's not going to be saying a whole lot. But
no, toddlers are the savage ones.
Once he's a little older. Even a little older than a toddler. Like, once they start, like, saying sentences, like, they'll literally go up to a stranger and be like, "You're ugly." And it's like...
yeah.
Ow.
I don't even know you, child, but man, that hurt.
But they're probably right. You know? There's no filter.
Honestly, that's what they mean by the truth. They just go up and say exactly how it is.
They're not being sarcastic, that's for sure. They do not understand that yet.
No. Well, speaking of kids that just say exactly what they want, I was watching Jimmy Fallon the other night, and Keira Knightley was on, and her kid, they were going to watch Pirates of the Caribbean or whatever, and they ended up not wanting to watch it. But anyway, her daughter was like, "Mommy, you're too pretty in that anyway." And she's like, "Oh, well," and then her child was like, "But you don't have to worry about that anymore."
And you're
like, thanks, child. You did this to me.
Everything, literally everything that I've ever done is for you, child. I literally birthed you. Someday I'll understand, because I feel like, I don't know, it's hard for a child to ever comprehend any of that sort of information about existing in life and everything that their parents have gone through.
Exactly. And it's just so funny already. Like, he's still he's just figuring things out every single day. Like, he recently found his thumb. It's been the greatest thing ever. That self-soothing mechanism just is
Did he find his toes?
No, not yet. He doesn't scrunch up and grab his toes or anything yet. But he just turned 3 months today.
3 months. Wow. Happy birthday.
Yay.
Happy 3 months. Oh my gosh. That's crazy.
It is crazy how time is absolutely flying.
This year is literally the fastest year I've ever experienced in my life. I don't even have kids. April. They're always like, "Oh, once you have kids, then life just flies by." I don't have kids. Where's
and it's
life?
still
Life is literally gone. Like, where is it going? I don't know.
yeah,
It's crazy. It's really
yeah.
crazy.
Honestly, I'm like, ugh. Because they warn you. They go like, hey, just take
Yeah,
pictures,
take
take
it all in.
videos, take it all in. Like, I know you feel exhausted, but freaking listen, it's going to be over before you know it. And you're going to miss those times. And I get it already. Like, I get it. And sometimes that makes people want to have another baby. It's not making me want to have another baby, but I do already miss. I'm like, oh, his newborn little wrinkled face, his like slower movement. He's a wild, just kicker
Yeah, he's like a
now.
little octopus now.
Yeah, he literally kicks, kicks,
That's
kicks
what
his
Momo called her baby yesterday.
an
She
octopus.
said that she accidentally put too much lotion on Astrid, and then whenever she was trying to put her pajamas on, like she was just like a wiggly little octopus, and she couldn't.
Oh my
She was
gosh.
all buttered up, so she couldn't get the clothes on her because she was just slipping out of her hands. I was like, oh my god, I
Oh
can't even
my
imagine.
gosh. Yeah, I haven't gotten to that stage yet. I put lotion on him, but yeah, he's just so kicky. He's so
Mm-hmm.
kicky. His arms are flailing and it's so cute. But at the same time, you're like, oh my gosh, he does it while you're trying to change a diaper. And,
Yeah, danger zone.
the amount of times I've been peed on. That thing is wild and it's just flying everywhere sometimes. And you gotta be quick.
You gotta be quick. Yeah, you're probably like one of the fastest diaper changers in the world now at this point.
Oh my goodness. You just can't mess around too much. If you take it too much time, you're in trouble. You're on time limit. But anyway.
But anyway.
But anyway, how are you doing? By the way, I know we're gonna be talking about babies because that's the only thing in my life that's going on right now. So hopefully
Yeah,
you appreciate
that's just part of the
what
podcast now.
yeah, yeah.
New
Hopefully
motherhood.
yes.
It already
Hope
was. We were talking about pregnancy the whole
that's
podcast.
that's true.
And
That's
now it's
literally
just it is just the next step.
Yeah, yeah. So,
Yeah.
but anyway, how are you doing?
I'm good. I'm really
Sounds like you've been
good.
busy.
I've been so busy, but it's good though. It's like very work has been really 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 busy and feels good. Feels good. Yeah. I just been working a lot. Lots of orders, lots of shelves. If you guys want shelves, go ahead over to my Etsy and buy yourself some shelves.
Yeah, I saw some of your new designs. Super cute.
Yeah, I do have a couple new ones that are also going up probably today or tomorrow. Some new designs.
New.
I have 2 new things. Yep. And then yeah, just streaming and content creation. It's been going really well. So, I'm good. Nothing really new. Yeah. My parents are coming to visit me.
Oh, yay!
In a couple days, so I'm really excited to see them. Because they've never been here before. I'm kind of sad because the weather has been really bad here for like a couple months. It's been like the most rain California has ever had, literally. Like, it's like insane. It's just so rainy and windy. They're calling it an atmospheric river. That's what they keep calling it. And apparently we've had like 11 of them in 3 months. So it's pretty much just this thing coming off the ocean and just like dumping water onto like where I live. Yeah. And like it's caused a ton of flooding, a lot of damage, like where Fernando works, which is not where I live, but it's like in the same vicinity, like area. The wind has been so bad that it's just like blowing down all of these like giant redwood trees, and then the power goes out. So like he works in like a nice restaurant, and then they don't have power for like days.
Oh my gosh. So
and it's bad.
He's probably gotten the most time off that he's ever gotten in his life.
No, but he's still working.
Oh, well, what do you do at a restaurant when you can't like...
They stay open. And they literally still serve people. Even at night, they just like fill the restaurant with candles.
I guess. Okay. I guess
they don't get very much business whenever it's like that. Especially if it's rainy and cold and windy. Like, people aren't like going out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I guess they have gas stoves and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
There's no lights. That's the biggest issue.
So, hey, challenge, cook in the dark.
Yeah.
With
cook in
fire.
the dark and serve people in the dark.
Yeah. So I was like, how do you do things, without, like, how do you cook without electricity? But I guess
the other thing is like keeping all of like the produce good. So they have like one generator that like is good
keeps
for like one fridge or freezer or something. Literally, yeah. So they have to put like everything in there. And then just try to use everything else,
Yeah.
It's crazy. The weather's been really crazy. It's been like just a lot of rain. So I'm really, really hoping, knock on wood, send the good vibes, that when my parents come to visit in a couple days, that the weather will be nice at least one day, because they're only here for like 3 days.
Yeah.
And the forecast says it's gonna rain the whole time. Like today is beautiful. Like it is sunny. Yeah. It's like 70 degrees, sunny, clear skies, like just beautiful. And then the next day will just be like torrential downpour and like crazy wind, and it's like so on and off. And I'm like, like I appreciate the rain. I know that California needs the rain, but it's also destroyed like a lot of crops, a lot of businesses, a lot of like it's not.
No one's used to that.
Yeah, exactly. Nobody. I read something. I don't know what exactly the statistic was or the percentage was, but it was like a very high percentage of like how many crops were destroyed like in the area that I live in. And the area that I live in is a lot of farming. Lots of farming. So it's not good.
So that matters.
It's pretty bad. Yeah. It was like upwards of like 40% or something. So yeah, it's really bad. Oh, there he is. Oh, the little head.
Oh. Okay, we're good.
Look at his new cheek.
I know.
So cute. But yeah, I'm hoping for some good weather, that my parents get to come and see Big Sur, and that they actually get to see it. It's not like cold and windy and rainy, because it's not nearly as enjoyable.
Yeah, understandable.
So, everybody just send your good vibes my way.
Sending.
Thank you.
Sending
the vibes.
Sending the vibes.
But other than that, yeah, I don't have a whole lot going on. Oh, Katie's gonna come to visit me too.
Oh, yay!
Yeah. When? Next month, like around her birthday. Also fun. Your birthday.
Yes.
But yeah, I'm so excited. Katie and Sean are gonna come, and they're gonna bring Luna.
Just Luna?
Yeah, just Luna, because apparently Winston is really bad on the plane.
Yeah. I feel like I heard that.
Yeah. So I'm excited for them to come too. That'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah. Katie's
just a joyous ball of energy at all times, so having her here will be so nice.
Yes.
Don't wake the baby.
There's just like rapid movement all of a sudden, and then he just like falls back asleep.
Oh. That's what I do whenever I wake up suddenly too.
There we go. Okay. But yeah, no, that's exciting. Yay.
I'm very excited. It's nice to have people around. Like we've had Fernando's family's been here a couple times in the past few weeks, and it's just it's always nice to have people like hanging out, because I mean, other than that, I'm just working and that's it. Like that's all I do.
Yeah.
Work and stream, and do things that like I enjoy doing, but it gets a little lonely sometimes. Like sometimes it's just nice to have other people to hang out with.
Yeah. But yeah, no, that's great though. That got some people coming to visit.
Yeah, I'm excited.
But
what about you? What's going on in your life? Well, other than
besides this
baby,
this thing me.
Just a little face.
Just a face.
Just a little face.
There you go.
Like, what is going on?
He's like, whoa, those are some bright lights. That could be distracting for him, so that's good. But anyway, yeah, besides this little guy, it's been good. It's nothing really much going on.
No package yet?
No package yet.
Okay.
I gotta check.
I gotta check. I just gotta do it. I gotta check it real quick. Let me open up my laptop.
I'm just so excited to see what you sent me.
So I sent MJ a package in the mail because I didn't send her anything for Christmas. Because I had a really rough, really rough holiday. I didn't send anybody any gifts.
Hey, that's fine. It's okay.
So I sent her a few things. And they haven't arrived for some reason. So let me see if I can open up this bad boy. See what's going on in here.
Yes. But yeah, I mean, other than just living with this kid and trying to keep him alive, we're good. Everything's been good. Trying to think if there's any highlights. We started taking him places because he got all his shots. So
oh yeah, you went to a brewery, right?
Yes, he went to his first brewery. Oh, are you okay?
Okay, package says scheduled delivery date is Friday, tomorrow, by the end of the day. So have you done anything else other than going to a brewery with him?
I'm trying to think. Well, we went to church. Ooh, so that's been successful a few times.
He hangs out with you like the whole time? Or does he cry?
Yeah. So no, he's been actually very, very calm during church. But we do like, because I play in the band, so we'll do like one set of songs and then the service will start and then we end it with music. But during the service, Brandon will listen to the service like in the worship center, and then he'll hand me the baby and I go into the nursery and watch it on TV.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And then and then we so we exchanged the baby a few times back and forth. But no, he's really good. Just being in public.
That's good.
He's not fussy.
Yeah.
He's not a super fussy baby, which is great. He's very easy to figure out and calm. So
that's good, yeah.
I was very fortunate in that. But I'm trying to think, brewery? Other than people's houses, I think that's it so far.
Well, that's fun though.
Yeah.
You know,
but
step by step.
Exciting.
Yeah, little things that you can do.
I was like, we could go do things, buddy. Like, it's so fun. It's just so fun. Oh, we took him to Target.
Oh, fun. Exciting.
I forgot about that. Yeah. I don't know. It's just like having now, like, just a little pal with you 24/7.
Right. Just take the homie.
Yeah.
You don't need friends anymore. Now you have a child.
Who needs that?
You're like, I made a friend.
Yeah.
Like, that's so fun.
It's so fun. Just having a little buddy just goes everywhere with you. But other than taking him to some new places, his first time places, yeah, we've been good. Yeah. Trying to think. I don't think, like I said, there's just not much going on besides just hanging out at home and playing video games every now and then. And
yeah, have you been playing anything like in particular?
No, I started, after I finished Guardians of the Galaxy, I started the Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII.
Oh yeah, game. I think you mentioned that last time.
Yeah, so I started that and I'm slowly getting through that. Mm-hmm. Do I take him?
Mm-hmm. Oh. Everybody say bye to baby.
But yeah, no, besides baby, there's not much going on in my life besides just doing new things with him and and playing some games and trying to get out when I can. And
yeah.
But yeah, I've never. So the funny thing is, you do a lot of stuff. Obviously, like we do a lot of things in the living room. So when we're on the floor playing, or if he's napping on my chest or whatever, I watch a lot of like movies. Mm-hmm. I'm just like going around because we literally have every subscription for every freaking like plus channel that you can have, because why not? Mm-hmm. But so on Disney Plus, I've been just going through things. I'm like, oh my gosh, I haven't seen this in a long time. Like some of the classics. So I've gone through a good chunk of classic Disney movies. In the Disney Plus catalog. So I'm doing that while he is easily distracted by whatever toys I am playing with him.
Yeah.
Or if he's in the swing.
So which ones are you watching like the most, or are there any that you like have watched a couple times now?
So I watched Lilo and Stitch.
Well, yes, of course.
Yeah. I watched Tarzan.
Ooh, that's a good one. Love Tarzan.
I watched Hercules. I'm trying to think. I started watching Tangled.
Oh, I've never watched Tangled before.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
You should
I remember it. Like I remember it was very popular whenever it came out, but I never watched it.
Yes. But so far, I just started going through stuff. But I think this is a very important question. I think everybody should answer it, and you can put it in the comments below. But what is your favorite Disney soundtrack? And this could be literally destroying our friendship right now, but I gotta ask.
It's obviously Tarzan.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah, Phil Collins forever.
Literally, Phil Collins. Disney didn't know what they were doing.
No, he's there's a picture of like the guy and he's playing the piano and it's like on fire. Have you seen that meme? Yeah. It's like Phil Collins writing the Tarzan soundtrack. Like for what? Like they were like they had no idea what was gonna happen.
No, they had no idea what they were doing. They're like, yeah, Phil Collins. I'm sure he'll make a great soundtrack. They had no idea what was coming.
Yeah, that's so funny.
No idea.
I literally
he didn't have to go that hard, and he did.
You know what? That is something that I would like to have like on vinyl is the Tarzan soundtrack, because I have some of his records and we were actually listening to them the other night, and he's just flames, dude. He's so good.
So good. It's just every single song, you go down that list and you're like, wow, banger.
It really is so good.
Seriously, it's so good, and it never gets old either, because I watched that movie and I was like,
what is Phil Collins doing now? Like, what is he doing right now?
I feel like he's retired.
Watch him, he like comes in the door like,
this is what I'm doing.
We have Phil Collins here with us today.
Surprise! This is our podcast.
That would be amazing.
Phil Collins, maybe someday. Listen, one can dream. You know
what else is funny? I've been watching. Have you ever watched Trailer Park Boys?
No, I have
so
not.
It's just like I've heard of really. It's like one of those like stupid shows. It is hilarious. It's a great show. I love it. But it's just like dumb. Like the characters are idiots on purpose, obviously. But there's a character in that show, and his name is Phil Collins.
Oh my god!
But it's not Phil Collins. But he's just a guy that lives in the trailer park, and his name is Phil Collins for like no reason. I'm like, why did they name him Phil Collins?
They're like, we need a name. You know what? Phil Collins.
I literally just was having this conversation with Fernando last night. I was like, why did they name him Phil Collins? Like, they obviously did that like on purpose, but like there's no relevancy like between him and Phil Collins. Like they are just like and Fernando was like, well, it's because it's like a pretty basic name. There's probably a lot of people named Phil Collins. And I was like, I've never met anybody named Phil Collins.
I know one Phil Collins, and that is just him.
In the comments below, let us know if you've ever met anybody named Phil Collins that isn't the Phil Collins.
The Phil Collins.
Philip Collins. Like, whatever.
There's Phil Collins and there's the Phil Collins.
Maybe it like used to be more of a popular name. Maybe. I guess like in our generation, the name Philip is not very prevalent.
No, I don't even think I know anyone named Philip or Phil or. Can you hear all of
I just heard it. Yeah, for like half a second. It sounded very distant. Like
he's probably he's not happy right now. He probably is getting his diaper changed.
Yeah, fun. Why. That sounds like so much fun.
Yeah.
So, how many times a day do you change his diaper, do you think?
Oh my goodness. More than 10, probably.
More than 10?
Yeah, like for a full 24 hours.
Yeah, I guess it would be full 24
probably
hours.
More than 10, because but also it's just because also the tiniest bit, like one pee. Sometimes children can just like pee 2 or 3 times in a diaper, and like then they'll start to complain.
Oh.
Oliver complains if there's even like half a pee in there.
Mm-hmm.
So even if, because the diaper will turn, like the yellow line will turn blue when there's water or liquid.
Mm-hmm.
So if he starts getting a little bit fussy, I check, and it might be just like a spot, just a tiny spot of the line that's blue, and I'm like, yeah, this is what's ticking you off right now.
Dang.
So yeah, we go through a lot of diapers.
He's got high standards with the dryness down there.
Listen, he does not like it.
He does not mess around with that.
He definitely doesn't mess around. He could literally take a poop, and he's A-okay for probably like a decent time. I mean, I know he poops, so I try to change it.
Yeah.
Like, obviously right away, because I'm like, that's gross, bro. But sometimes he poops.
That's gross, bro.
Even though we all
poop. Why'd you poop your pants again?
Because it smells.
Come on, you stinky little one.
You were smelly. I could smell it, so I change them, and sometimes you hear it. Sometimes you hear it, and I'm like, wow, bro, that is a loud poop. But I don't trust him sometimes, because sometimes he'll, like, you hear a loud poop, and you're like, all right, dope, let's change you. And then we change him, and then literally we'll put the new diaper on. It goes again. Another poop.
I feel like that's just the struggle that so many parents have. Yeah.
He wasn't done. I'm like, I'm sorry. Let's just wait a few minutes now. But no, we go through a lot of diapers.
Yeah, that's crazy. I did not expect it to be 10.
Yeah.
I thought maybe like 5.
No.
We should do like a baby questionnaire, a baby trivia. We should do that sometime on the podcast, because I would fail.
Yeah. Well, let's see how much I actually know.
Well, yeah, exactly. It would be funny to have like if we had like me, you, and like your mom, or like my mom or something, like on the podcast, and like we all did it and saw what our scores were. That would be funny.
And what would be funny is, like, I would love to know, like, what the baby questions are for today, because I feel like our parents, like, my mom is already like, oh, we never did this with you. Oh, we never did this with you. So, like, there's so many things that are different now.
Totally different. And like both like physically and mentally. I feel like I was just talking to my Twitch chat about this last night, about how like the way that like a lot of our generation was raised, at least in like the United States, like culturally, because like, every culture has like different ways that they raise their children, at least a little bit, there's a lot of influence that comes with your background. But like in the US, for our generation, a lot of people were raised in similar ways that are like kind of obsolete now. Like people don't raise their children like that now, at least for the majority of them. So it's just an interesting, I think it's just like a very relevant topic, and it probably always will be.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, that would definitely be interesting. We should do that.
And there's also so much new technology.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
And there's certain things I'm like, I don't know how I would like not have this for like him. Like there's just certain things I'm like, and it's as simple as a pump, a breast pump.
Right? They didn't exist for like, they've only been around for
like a wearable breast pump too. So you are not attached to something. It's incredible. Like I'm like, I don't know how I would get anything done if I had to sit down and plug myself in.
Like, so do you just like wear it throughout the day?
I only do it at like a half hour at a time.
Okay. Like whenever you're just chilling and doing something.
Yeah, like... if I have to like, if I have a window of opportunity to like that Oliver doesn't really need to be held.
Okay.
That's when I do it. And sometimes that's hard to find time to do that.
Yeah, so. I'm trying to think of like when I would be able to do that, and I'm like, probably never. It's crazy.
Yeah, but it's technology and stuff is different, and it's crazy how it's evolved. But yeah, he's definitely a demanding little boy sometimes.
Yeah,
he has certain things that he's like, this is what I want, this is how I do it. And this is how life is going to go today.
Yeah, like, okay. Exactly. Okay, it's all based on the babe.
The babe
with the power.
Yes. I just got like a seat, like a yesterday that I could put on the island, and I could set him in it. So he's like on the counter, and like if I'm in the kitchen, he's not like I could see into the living room. Like the living room is literally right there. If I'm at the sink, and instead of laying him on his mat, and I'm like, oh buddy, like let me go wash my pump stuff quick, and I'll keep an eye on you from the kitchen. But this way, I just put him on the. I feel bad that I'm not like near him. I don't know why I feel bad that I'm not near him for like literally 2 seconds, but I can put him in the seat, and then he's just like playing with stuff, and he can literally see me, and all I have to do is turn around and look at him, and I'm like, yay, and then he gets all happy.
Does he like hold his own head up now?
Pretty much.
Okay. Yes. I don't know. I just know that is like one of the steps of babyhood.
Yeah. So he's pretty like solid with doing it. Okay. Like he's still like a little wobbly, but he can hold it up. It's not, fragile as it used to be.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's holding that thing up. His big old head.
Soon he'll be crawling around, dude.
Dude, when we do tummy time, he's just kicked so hard. He's kicking and kicking and kicking.
Oh, really?
Like, as soon as he figures out that he has to move his arms, because right now he just has his arms still, and he doesn't realize that he has to move his arms yet. But he just kicks and kicks and kicks. I'm like, bro, you're gonna be on it as soon as you figure out that you have to move your arms to crawl. He's just be kicking around and crawling around all over the place.
It's crazy. Like, Josh and Karen always send us videos of my nephew.
Yeah.
And like he looks like a toddler. I'm like, he's like not even one
almost
yet.
A year.
Yeah, he's almost I don't
April, right?
I think April. And that would be he's not even a year old, but he's like walking.
Really?
Not on his own. Not on his own, but he is moving and grooving, dude. But I think he'll be walking soon, right?
Probably.
I think most babies walk around a year, yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah, no, it's quite an adventure every single day. I have to, let me see. There was something that I saw on the internets.
On the internets.
Oh, yeah. There is a memory.
Oh no.
This is from 2014. I think it's correct. From Instagram that came up. It's a picture of you and me.
Oh
no. We're doing like the llama face
on Instagram.
Do you remember that?
Oh yeah, we're like going like this.
Yeah, you see that? Look at him. Yeah, that's us,
dude. We had cool hair before it was cool. Okay, that's all I have to say.
Very true.
All these e-girls, they got like the blonde chunks now, whatever you call it, a side piece? No.
a side
it's
piece,
called a money piece.
A money piece?
That is what it is called. Like I don't know. Technically, that's what people call it.
Money pieces before there was cool. And before it was even called that,
I want a money piece now, but I'm too scared to bleach my hair.
I know. Look at us with our bleached parts of our hair.
It was.
Now look at our dark brown hair.
Boring and old. We're boring and old.
Now we just don't even dye our hair. We dye it normal colors.
Yeah, literally.
Just get it cut.
Just get it cut.
Just get it cut. Now I'm like, can I just have it a little shorter and thinned out? It just gets so hot during the summer. That's my.
No, right?
That's what I say now. I'm like, no dye. Just thin it out so I don't sweat.
Yeah, literally. I know. I was thinking about my mom because I saw a picture. It's a picture of me and my mom and Oma and my great grandmother. And my mom's hair was so short, and like I was a baby, so like my mom had like maybe like a little bit below the shoulder length, like a little longer than shoulder, like whenever she got married, and then when she had kids, she just cut it all off, and she never grew her hair out again. She just always keeps it short because it's just easy.
Yeah, I mean, I get that also because of having kids, because like my hair is never down now unless like I'm not around Oliver all day.
Because he does he grab it?
Yeah, he grabs the hair.
Yeah.
So it's literally in a ponytail. all the time when I'm home. Unless I'm going out, like, it's in a ponytail.
Yeah, I feel like I
So,
usually have my hair in a ponytail too, though, but that's just because like it's just in the way.
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
unless I'm like going out and doing something and I
Ex
like do my hair or I'm streaming or something, like I literally
Yeah.
just wear my hair up all the time because it's like annoying.
Yep. This is it. This is my everyday now.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, girl.
Nothing wrong with that.
Did you watch The Last of Us?
Yeah, I did. Did
Okay.
you?
Yeah. Yeah, I
Okay.
watched all of
It
it.
was good.
It was
It was good.
great. I really liked it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I also really liked the game. Did you play the game?
Mhm.
Okay.
I played the first one. I didn't play the second one.
Yeah.
Um,
Same. I just started the second one on stream last night. Well, I played part of the second one and then I never got to finish it. And the part that I got to was like around the part that I had already like completed. Does that make sense? You know what I'm saying? So everything that I played yesterday on stream was like I've already experienced it, but it was kind of like a reminder because I hadn't played since it was first released. So probably 3 or 4 years ago.
Yeah, that came out with like the PS4, right?
No, the second one I'm talking about though.
Yeah. The second one came out with the PS4, or did the first? I don't remember what console I played it on.
The first one came out with the PS4.
Okay.
At least when I bought my PS4, it came with a copy of The Last of Us.
Okay.
It might have been a remaster though.
Yeah, I can't remember if it was the PS3 or the PS4 I played the first one.
It definitely did come out on the PS3 as well.
Okay.
I don't know exactly. You know how they make them for the
and then they just,
earlier consoles. Yeah. But yeah, I actually I don't know what I was about to say. We started it yesterday. It was a lot of fun. It's really good. The show was great.
The show was really great. I
wish it
enjoyed
was longer. I wish there was more episodes.
Yeah, I feel like they highlighted, unless I'm forgetting, it's been forever since I played the game, but they highlighted the main stuff.
They did, because the game's not that long.
Yeah, and I don't know what
they could have.
Sure, they could have made up stuff to just like fill in.
It could have. Yeah, there was like some episodes where it was like it really. They did make stuff up. Where it was like very slightly hinted on in the game, and then they really expanded on it and like made a whole other plot line about like everything, which I think they could have done with a lot more things to make it like a little bit longer, because then the second season is going to be
multiple seasons.
The second season is going to be the second game.
Yeah, but they're gonna make it multiple seasons.
Okay. They're going to make the second game multiple seasons.
Yes. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's what the producer,
whoever said. Beginning of the second game is, I'm not going to give any spoilers, but literally within like 2 hours of playing, some really, really intense things happen. And you're like, you really could have just spread it out a little bit for me. Like, I'm in pain now.
Yeah. I might have to watch your VOD because I haven't played. I don't think
long.
I'll play
it's like 7 hours long.
I'll fast forward.
But I think
some stuff.
There was it was mostly because like we were super chatty last night, so I was like having a hard time focusing on the game. But like, I mean, played it obviously, but we did get into some really, really intense things that happen in the game, and I might have shed a tear. Or two. I didn't shed any tears. I did. My eyes did get very watery though. I had a moment of reflection.
Okay. It just moved me. It really did.
Oh God, yeah, it's really intense. You should watch it.
Yeah, I will. I will. A lot. But yeah, no, I enjoyed the show. I enjoyed what they did with it. I thought it was great. And yeah, I'm trying to think. Started watching Mandalorian.
Yeah, new season, right?
New season, yeah. Mm-hmm.
We haven't watched that yet.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
Good.
It's good. Just Pedro Pascal is like running the world right now. Apparently,
is he in Mandalorian?
He is the Mandalorian.
He is the Mandalorian.
He is the Mandalorian.
I didn't even realize that.
Yeah.
He is.
Well, Daddy. I mean, you don't see him. You just hear him.
So he never takes his mask off? His helmet?
He does in the first season.
I was going to say I'm pretty sure that. I guess I just never made that connection. I literally I have watched all of the first and second season, but like very like in and out background noise type of situation. Like I haven't, well, the second season I did watch like a little bit more attentively. So I think
he takes it off like twice.
I gotta rewatch it. Yeah. I don't think I ever like really paid attention to like who the actor was.
Yeah.
And now we know.
It's his voice. And
it's Pedro Pascal.
I feel like I feel like he's in the suit. I don't think he's in the suit all the time, but
most of the time.
I feel like he has to be. But who knows? But yeah, he's just running the world right now.
Yeah. He is pretty hot for an old guy.
He's daddy.
He's literally daddy.
He is. He's daddy.
I literally, my tag last night while I was playing Last of Us, I put Pedro Pascal is daddy as tag on Twitter.
Hey, that will get people to watch. Let's just say that.
I guess like, people are typing that. People are typing that into the search bar or something. I don't know.
True.
Yeah. Have you ever seen the videos on TikTok of like the interviewers being like, "How do you think that you are daddy?" And like he's like, "Yes,
yes, I am daddy."
Yeah, literally. Like he's just going with it. I love it.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, because he's also like he was in that Nicolas Cage movie. Have you seen on TikTok the meme of like Nicolas Cage and him? No. I'll have to send you some. But I don't know if I have a good example, but it's like Nicolas Cage's like face is just like tired and like bleh and whatever. And then it's so like a caption will be like me being woken up by my cat's at 2 a.m. and he's just like this, and then he goes like this off to the side. And
yeah.
And then it's just Pedro Pascal, and he's like
kind of music. Yeah, and he's just like I have seen that. Okay.
Yeah, and it's like, oh, my cat, and then he's like
yeah, I like that one. I you know what? One. I don't know why I didn't like register that is Nicolas Cage. I don't know. My brain doesn't. My brain doesn't do that.
Yeah. Well, it's the only thing he's been in, I feel like, in a long time. So.
I'm not a huge Nick Cage fan. I don't know why. I feel like there's a lot of people that really do like him a lot, and I just probably discredit him, honestly.
Yeah.
I just don't like him.
Some people just don't do it for you. Like, Nick. Yeah,
I don't watch his movies, and I'm like, I don't like that person. But like, I would never like go out of my way to like
be like, oh my gosh,
he's just like he's just so goofy.
Yeah, he is goofy. He's a little yeah. I'm just gonna send you a Nicolas Cage pillow.
No, I'm gonna burn it. I don't want it. I don't want it.
Nicolas Cage body pillow.
I do want to get like a cardboard cutout of like Michael Scott or something, and like just put him against the door during streams.
Put him on your easel over there.
Yeah. Just like standing in the corner. I'm putting them at the wrong corner.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know. I just think it would be really funny to do that.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Or everybody in chat says that Fernando's not real. And that, like, whenever he opens the door on stream, like, whenever Fernando, like, sometimes he'll, like, knock on the door and, like, open it and give me something or whatever.
Yeah.
They're always like, oh, wow, that's a really good green screen effect you have going there. like
Wait, does he show, like, his face? Like, does he show himself?
Not very often. No. He doesn't like to, like, be on stream. But if he opens that door, he's, like, taller than the camera. So you can't see his face. Yeah. But...
He's not real.
Yeah, they're like, he's not real.
Up to you guys whether you think he's real. I'm starting to think he's not, but it's fine. Just kidding.
Jess has literally met him.
Met him multiple times.
Not a real person.
Not a real person.
God, I wish I could afford rent on my own. Hell no, bro. It's way too expensive here. I would definitely live alone.
Living alone and then living with a boy is just let's face
the
it.
laundry basket is right there. It's right there. Like,
it's
why are your underwear on the floor?
That's what Brandon does.
I can't.
So he'll take his like the clothes that he wears the bed, because that's just his only, like, that's just what he wears the bed. And that's the only time he wears these specific pieces of clothing.
Mm-hmm.
So like it's not like they're dirty, even though you wear them to bed. Whatever. Well, that's debatable, I guess. But you wear them to bed, and so then when he gets changed in the morning, because he's like, oh, I'm going to wear them the next night, so why put them away? He literally puts them on the floor next to the bed. And I'm like,
put them on the bed, like fold them.
Just put them under your pillow. Put them,
hide them. I don't want to see them.
I don't. And his side of the bed is literally, when you walk in the door, there's his side of the bed. So it's just like clothes on the floor. You men, maybe some women too, throw your clothes in the basket or put them away somewhere.
Well,
out of my sight.
Right. The thing for me is that I am the one that cleans the house every day. And it's like, you could do one thing.
Oh, God.
That is so easy. I am providing you with the solution. There is an empty basket because I just did all the laundry and folded it and put it away for your ass. And then there's like 3 laundry baskets in our house.
Yeah.
In our tiny little house. And he's
put
like,
it away. Floor.
No.
Floor.
Insanity.
No, it is. Yeah. You living with a boy. There's just some things that.
Trust me. They're all the same. They're all the same. I've never lived with a man that
puts his clothes in a laundry basket.
No, or like, well, there's so many things that they do. Like the dishes, like just put it in the sink. Put it in the sink.
That's true. He puts it next to the sink.
Next to the sink, on the counter, like, or on the table. Don't leave it on the table.
Yeah,
just put it in the sink, and I'll clean it and put it in the dishwasher. But no, it's always a disaster.
Exactly. Or he puts the dishes in the sink, which, first of all, okay, it's fine, it's a step better. Mm-hmm. But the dishwasher, everything in the dishwasher is dirty. Just put the dishes into the dishwasher.
I mean, that's the next step, but I don't know if I'll ever get there with Fernando. I honestly don't know. Every once in a blue moon, he'll be like, "Oh, I'll wash the dishes," and I'm like, "Thank you."
Oh,
you're gonna do something that I do every day. Wow, I'm so impressed.
I appreciate your initiative to do that.
I appreciate it. Thank you for letting me know 5 times that you're doing the dishes. He'll be like scrubbing them. He's doing the Pedro Pascal, and I'm like, he's like. I'm like, I know that you're washing the dishes. Thank you. I am very appreciative of the fact that you're washing the dishes. I really am, but like, you're not doing me a favor. It's you're doing yourself a favor.
But what's also funny is actually Brandon the other night, like he when I was away for the evening or whatever, and he listed like the things that he did. And not that he has to do this, by the way. It's not like I come home and I'm like, all right, name me the things that you
Tell
did.
Tell me the chores you did, husband.
I don't ask him to do that, but he just was like, I did all this, And I was like, oh, thank you. Like that I appreciate that. Mm-hmm. And he's like, yeah, I did all the things that you asked me to do like a week ago. Finally. Sometimes, listen.
Hey, I think it's nice that he wrote it down or told you each thing because, I mean, there's pretty much no point in time where Fernando is in the house and I'm not here.
Yeah,
because I'm just always here. This is my dwelling space.
This is where I work.
Just exist here. Yeah, literally. Yeah. So if there is any point in time where he's alone here, I would be absolutely mind blown if he cleaned up the house and wrote it down for me, or told me the things that he did, because it would be nice to know, so that I'm like, oh well, I don't have to do that now,
Yeah, but it's just so funny. those TikToks are so correct about like my wife asking me to do something, and then like he says, oh, okay, I'll do it in a minute, and then the wife or the girl just does it.
Yeah.
Because listen, I don't, and sometimes I do that. I don't want to wait a minute, you know. Sometimes it's not that I can't do it, but I would just appreciate, you know, not having to do it. So, but I don't want to, because listen, he'll forget.
Yeah.
He'll forget, and then an hour will go by. He'll be like, oh yeah, I'll do it now. I'm like, I could have just done it, but it's okay. I appreciate him.
Definitely have to like pester Fernando.
Yeah.
But he has really bad ADHD, so like he'll be like, oh yeah, I'll do that, and I'm like, do it now. Yeah. If you don't do it now, you're going to completely forget that it exists. Like, it's not going to be anything that will ever come back into your mind until I ask you again. And then you're going to be like, oh, yeah, I'll do it. And I'm like, no, you have to do it now. Yeah, with like so many things. With so many things. It's not just like house chores. That's just like life in general.
Life in general, yeah.
Yeah. And like, I feel like there are some men out there that they like to clean, and like that's part of their love language is like, you know, taking care of things in the house.
Yeah. It's my dad.
Yeah, your dad. Literally. But for the majority of men don't do that. Like I've known a lot of men. I've been in a relationship with multiple men, not at the same time.
I've been in a relationship with a lot of men.
I've been in multiple relationships with many men, and I have to say every single one of them would not clean up after themselves.
Yeah. And you know what, guys?
And they would just live like that. I like if I was living with Fernando, like I don't understand how it's possible. I mean, he used to live with 2 other dudes like before we moved in together. Yeah. And that house was a disaster. It didn't even look like a house. It was just like it was just gross. I was like,
a boy's house.
But you know, they just work and they do their thing, and then they just want to relax. And I get that. Yeah, I get that.
Listen, we're not dissing you guys. We love you guys
a little bit.
Just sometimes, just pick up your laundry.
Just or like sometimes. just appreciate your partner, you know. Realize that your partner is doing these things for you every single day, whether you are a male or a female or whatever, you know, you identify as. It doesn't matter your gender. Just appreciate the things that your partner does for you every day, because like even if you think like, oh well, they're just like doing nothing all day or whatever, and like you're wrong.
Yeah.
You're wrong. If your house is clean and you are not cleaning it,
they're doing something.
Somebody's cleaning it.
Somebody's cleaning your house.
It's so easy for things to like just become a disaster. If I didn't clean every day, like the house would just be a total mess.
It's true.
In moments.
Yeah, Brandon had to live in Korea by himself for a year. I'm like, how on earth did you live?
Was he in an apartment, or was he like in just like a room?
It was pretty much. It was like a suite.
Okay, but it had like a little kitchen and stuff.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, but I was just like, you just lived like a boy, just messy.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Smelly boys.
The bachelor pad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I appreciate you, Brandon. This is not a knock on you, but you're just funny sometimes how you act.
It's logical to him, so that's just the way that it works. The laundry just goes on the floor.
Yep. It's true.
He's gonna put it back on. I mean, if the floor's clean, I get it, but like maybe just have like another place. Like, what about a chair?
Listen, everything has a place. Everything has a place. He hates when I say that. Because I'll be like, Brandon, everything has a place. Everything.
This is back to the dishes. Fernando will like do the dishes every once in a blue moon, and like if he empties the dishwasher, he puts everything away in all the wrong places, and I'll be like, where the heck is this? Where is this? I can't find this. And then I'll like have to search through everything, and I'm like, have you never done this before? You don't know where anything goes. Like, you
how have you lived here?
Like, why are there forks and not in the silverware drawer? Like,
that is so true. Brandon does that too. He's like, where is this? I'm like, how? You've lived in this house for 3 years. How do you not know where anything is? All the
time. I think that and you know what? This is not just Fernando. I had other people in my life that did the exact same thing. For some reason, men, if they can't find something within like a 3-second span, they will ask their partner where it is. Whether or not their partner has ever come in contact with this item, they will ask their partner where something is, and then they'll find it. If they spend 10 more seconds looking for it, they'll find it. But they just got to make sure to ask.
Yeah.
Because Fernando always does that. And I'm like, no, I don't know where that is. I have never touched your t-shirt that says I heart cats or whatever. Like, I don't know. I've never even seen it before. I don't know where your t-shirt is, you know? But like, it could be like literally anything. He'll look for half a second and be like, hey, do you know where this is? Have you seen this? And I'm like, no.
Yeah. And I am one of those people, I do like things organized. And so something that Brandon does also is like kind of with that, he doesn't like to take the time to put stuff away nicely sometimes. Mm-hmm. Sometimes it's just shoved in there. And I was like, Brandon, like, couldn't make this a little more pretty? And he goes, it doesn't fit. I'm like, I bet if I tried to do this, I could make it fit. And then guess what? I made it fit.
Yeah, there's no effort. I agree. But also, I do think that also comes down to like something that is important to us is not necessarily important to them, so they don't prioritize that. And then there kind of has to be a balance of like, well, this is my priority, and it makes me feel appreciated whenever you do this. Mm-hmm. But also, they don't have, like, I think you kind of have to meet in the middle. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Can't expect them to just like change completely for you. So you kind of gotta half and
give
half
and take
it, you know? Yeah. It's like their headspace is definitely consumed by other information, and they're focused on other things, and it just doesn't matter as much to them. So it's not like they're a bad person because they don't put their laundry away. It's
just annoying.
Not important to them.
Yeah. But it's just, sometimes it just gets a little, you get annoyed by it, and that's okay. You're going to annoy each other. You literally live with each other. So. Yeah,
exactly.
Anybody you live with, accept it. They're going to get annoying sometimes. So.
Oh, yeah. We're not even going to get into that.
What do you mean?
Oh my God. Yeah, it is hard. Anybody that you live with, it doesn't matter if they're your partner, if they're your friend, if they're your family member, like two different people with two different personalities, you're always going to run into a little bit of resilience with each other, you know?
Yeah. But that's our TED Talk
for
today.
You just got to appreciate the things that you love about them.
Yes.
And just never forget, why you love them and care about them, why you live with them. Unless they're just like really bad people, then you shouldn't live with them. You should just move out. I'm sorry.
But that's kind of a whole other story. But
yeah.
But anyway,
I'm not saying I've ever been through that. I'm just saying if you're going through that, then I am sorry that you're going through that. That's not a good situation to be in. But
so that's our
that's our little
living 101
lesson for people who live with other people. The struggle is everybody is struggling.
Everybody has it.
It is not easy to live with other people. Trust me. Like even if Jess and I lived together, like I'm sure that we would butt heads about something.
There would be something, even though I feel like it would. I can't think of anything, but I'm sure it'd be something.
I think it's more like just the energy of like constantly being around the same person is like you're just two different people. So there's always going to be something that is like, I don't know. when you're around the same person too much and you
Yeah.
are like overanalyzing them, like then that is definitely just that's on you, you know?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
sometimes like somebody breathes too loud and you're just like,
Oh my God.
I can't deal with it, you know?
Yeah.
But it's like they're just breathing.
Yeah.
So
But no,
you gotta, you know, it's a
because I
give
think we
and
have the
take.
same. We have the same. I feel like we live kind of the same. So that's where I think we'd have to. Yeah, it might just be constantly being around each other that we'd just be like, all right, I'm gonna leave for
Yeah, I'm gonna take a break.
a half a day.
Yeah.
I'll see you later.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah, but
definitely like even like with my girlfriends, like I mean, I lived with some of my friends for years and years. I've lived with a lot of my friends actually, you know, I think about it. And yeah, there was always something that like, you know, one person prioritized and the other person didn't. And then you kind of
yeah,
gotta figure it out. You just gotta
you
talk.
do.
If it's your friend, you just gotta talk to them. And if they're not willing to like understand where you're coming from, then
Probably shouldn't live with them.
yeah, it's probably not gonna work out. It's probably better for your friendship to just
Yeah,
not live with that person.
exactly.
Anyway,
Yeah,
hope you
I think
enjoyed
that's
this random episode of the
there's
podcast. I
a
don't even know
lot
what
of
happened.
stuff in this one.
Yeah, I don't
There's a
know.
lot of random stuff.
I don't even know what we talked about today.
You know what? It will just be a surprise all over again.
Yep, it'll be great.
Oh
Well,
my gosh.
thank you guys for listening. I hope that you enjoy your week and maybe month because I don't know when the next episode will be coming out.
Place bets if you would like.
We'll see you guys soon.
Yeah,
Don't
we will.
stress. It'll be fine. I'm gonna go make some shelves, and
Lovely.
I hope you guys had a good little hour with us.
Yeah.
And the baby.
And the baby. Yes.
The baby was here.
The baby was here. All right, guys. Have a great day or night whenever you're listening to this. We love you. We'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye.